Yeah, come on, Stan. I know, but 50p for a Snickers. Other chocolate bars are available, but taking that off the club credit card, that's nothing, surely. Yeah, no, I know. Finances are tight. Yeah, understood. Yeah, okay, fine. Yep, alright, cheers. I'll be more careful. Alright, thank you. Cheers, bye. Bye. Stan Kroenke there on the phone. Apparently, I need to be careful with what I buy on the company credit card. Company? Club credit card. It's almost like they treat it like it's a company. Wait until he sees what I've done with the budget. And indeed, you should be pleased with what we've done. Yes, hello, MikeRo here. Welcome to the second episode of my FM20 Arsenal save. 3 new names have joined us, but there have also been some departures. The main one being that Shkodran Mustafi is finally gone. I sold him on for £16 million to AC Milan. I was never going to play him in the save, and that's all you need to know. Any Arsenal fan knows enough about Mustafi. Actually, any Premier League watcher will know enough about Mustafi to know he is just a calamity. And I've certainly put that £16 million and our £10 million budget to use. Dimitri Folkier is the first sign we got in, and yeah, he's not a brilliant player, but I am lacking depth at right back, and to get him on loan from Watford, we're only paying him 20k a week. Apparently he's joining permanently. I didn't realise that. This is not a good start to the save. I've already bought a player who I didn't need for £2.6 million. Okay, brilliant. Well, either way, he's here now. He's actually been in good form in the non-competitive games. He's played at 7.6. He's actually got a goal and an assist in pre-season, so maybe not as bad as I thought it would be. Our second signing is Tilo Kara from PSG. To get this boy on £5.25 million, yes, he's not the ready-made article, but there is plenty to like about this 22-year-old German international. Obviously physically very good. Pace of 17 is quite good. Means that he should be able to cover back. And we're definitely going to have a lot of that this season. Mentally, could obviously do with it well, but he is still young. Technically quite good. Heading of 15. He's quite tall, 186 centimeters. I'll change that into feet. Marking 14, tackling 16. Technically a very good player. Also 13 out from the back passing is exactly what I am looking for next to Socrates or David Luiz. But the big signing is Thomas Daly. Bought him in for £30 million from Dortmund. He was on the transfer list, so got him on the cheap, and I think we've actually got a very decent player. I wanted a bit more steel and a bit more solidity in the middle of the park, and he provides that in abundance. Physically very well capable. Not the quickest guy in the world, but stamina of 18 is very good. 13 strength, 16 natural fitness. He's not too short, 182 centimetres. Again, I'll change it into foot. That's around about 5'11" to 6 foot, I think. Technically a very good player as well. Heading of 16 is good. Tackling of 16 is very good. I'm hoping he'll be a bit of a powerhouse in the midfield. It's the mentals that I'm excited about. The 18 determination, 15 leadership. He is the vice captain of the side. 17 off the ball, 17 teamwork, 18 work rate, 18 aggression, 16 anticipation. Can play in a variety of positions and roles in the centre of the park. Very happy to have got him in. And he will be starting in our first game against Bournemouth, which is how we start the season away at Dean Court. I will, at some stage, get the face packs and everything in there once they've all been loaded onto any of the relative sites that you can get them off of. If you do know any in the comment section which I can get for free, please do let me know. I know that FM Scout are pretty decent, as are Sort It Out SI. I'm just waiting for the full packs to kind of come out with the logos and everything, and then I will upload them, very similar to the way that I did with the option file in PES. Anyway, moving on. This isn't PES, this is FM. And if we have a look at the lineup, I'm going a little bit careful to start with. We have 2 formations. This is the standard kind of sensible formation where we've got the 4-1-2-3 wide. I'm letting Pepe have a bit of a free roll on that right hand side to go away, cause havoc. Aubameyang's on the left, Lacazette up front. That 3-pronged attack should be very good on paper. Delaney, Ceballos and Torreira make up the midfield 3, which actually doesn't look too bad. And we have got a number of injuries, which is why the back 4 is as it is. So you've got Leno in goal, Kolasinac, Socrates, Kara and Callum Chambers. Obviously, we're carrying a number of injuries, not to mention Rob Holding, Hector Bellerin, David Luiz, Kieran Tierney, Granit Xhaka, Emil Smith-Rowe, and that is just about it. But that is pretty much half the squad. So we are not in a great position in that respect. On the bench, though, we've got Folkier, Martinez, Maitland-Niles, Guendouzi, Martinelli, who I think will get a game today, Reece Nelson, and Mesut Ozil. The only reason he's not playing is he's not up to full match sharpness yet. There's a couple of players that aren't, but at the same time, Mesut doesn't provide me with the work rate I'm going to need for this. I'll show you the second formation just for the giggles. Yeah, get a load of that. I don't really know what you describe it as. Apparently it's a 4-1-3-2 with wing-back defensive midfielder. I was basically looking to apply positions. This is when I'm going to play Ozil. I'm going to play him as the attacking midfielder in this section, and then we're going to have Aubameyang and Lacazette up front. Delaney will be holding in that midfield role, and then we're going to have a few players a bit further back to help do it. The idea is that because I don't have a standout right back, I'm going to try and get Ceballos, or whoever it is in this role, to kind of cover that side of the pitch. But apparently there's significant serious issues there in terms of no one's actually covering that. At least on this one, everything is pretty well covered. Anyway, let's just crack on with it. It's going to be a nice, short, sharp episode today just to get the save rolling. I take a draw from Bournemouth. I know it sounds very negative, but just to get off to an unbeaten start would be very good. This is the first game I've played on Football Manager this year. I'm going to give the old team talk to say assertively. We are favourites for a reason. Go out there and make sure they're left in no doubt as to why that hasn't done. Does the old faith chat work on this as it does in the old one? Not as well. I think what we'll do is we'll watch the first game on 3D, see how it goes. I've seen a lot of other series and it seems a little bit skippy. So we're going to go with it here, and oh my god, the sound is on. Apologies to anyone that just had that blaring in their ears. I'm so sorry. I'm just not used to the sound being captured off FM. So as usual, we're going to go key highlights, then we're going to have slightly faster during the highlights themselves, match speed during text only highlights, very interesting, slightly faster there, and match speed between highlights average. So let's see what we're doing. Aubameyang here on our first attack of the game. Klasnak back into Delaney. Delaney swings one to the back post. Nicholas Pepe's got his first goal of the season within 45 seconds. What a way to mark your debut. And Thomas Delaney with the assist. I've already completed it. FM is smashed. Lovely play here for Armas. Aubameyang here going to Klasnak. Klasnak feeds a lovely ball into Delaney. I'm on the control possession tactic at the moment. I think we've got enough ball players in this game, or in our side, to really control possession against the lesser teams. That's usually what Arsenal tend to struggle in recent seasons. But I think that looked a bit offside to me. Can't believe that's not been given offside. It looked offside in real time, but who cares? We're 1-0 up. I think what we'll do, we'll go TV for the replay camera and then to see if it changes it around, because obviously director cam, I don't want the replays to look exactly the same as the real life, as the actual goals, because otherwise you might as well just repeat the same damn thing. You might as well not have replays, do you know what I mean? No, but a very good start from us. 62% of the ball, 2 shots and one shot on target, and we've scored from it. Nicholas Pepe making a very decent start. Aubameyang's a little bit complacent out on that left-hand side. I don't really want to play him out on the left-hand side. I'd rather give him a central role, but for the time being, he's just going to have to kind of deal with it at the moment. I'm going to give him and Lacazette a chance. Lacazette's going to be my number 1 striker for the start of the save. If he doesn't pull it off, Aubameyang will get moved in. But I've got to try and get this front three to work. As, 25 minutes in, another highlight to us here. Torreira, who I am playing in that deep line playmaker position, I'm going to give him a chance to fulfill that role. It's his preferred one. And I'm really enjoying the match engine, actually. It does look slightly better than last year. I know it doesn't look like it on paper. This looks familiar. Callum Wilson goes through on goal. Is that Callum Chambers giving the ball away? 1-1. Their first attack of the game. And welcome to being Arsenal manager, Mike. Oh no, it was Kara. Oh dear. I'm sorry, Callum. I apologise, mate. Kara's made a right gaff on his debut. Callum Wilson storms through. Bugger me. That wasn't very good, was it? I tried to get centre-backs, okay. I know that let's just clarify here. In the transfer window, I know I said I needed a centre-back. I only had £10 million to play with. I sold £16 million for Mustafi, and I thought midfield, I need to get someone that's going to run that midfield, get some leadership in. I couldn't find a really good defender that had good leadership and a good work rate for less than £30 million. Alright, I just didn't have the money to do it, and that's unfortunately something I'm going to have to work with and deal with this year while I'm Arsenal manager. It's just the way that things are. I'm hoping that eventually, once I get Ozil and people off the wage budget and off the cards and I get a bit more money in, then hopefully I'll be able to spend a bit more on the defence. But for the time being, I have to go with what I've got. 1-1 at half-time. Bit annoying, considering that they had 1 shot and it was from a Kara error. I'm not going to get angry. I'm going to say to the boys, keep playing the way that you have and the result will come. I'm going to get passionate with Tilo and just say, it's okay, mate. But I'm going to get annoyed with Callum Chambers and say that your mistake was costly and I'm disappointed in you. And he's motivated and inspired by that. Right, okay, first highlight of the second half, and I'm just about to make a sub, so let's hope that we don't go 2-0 down, otherwise that would be very upsetting. Falk on the ball here, driving forward. Don't foul him, for God's sake, don't foul him. Falk hits a great save by Bernd Leno. Bournemouth working their way back into the game a little bit more now. Come on. Right, stop. Time for a bit of change of tack, I think. Ceballos is coming off. He's been decent, but not great. And on comes Mesut Ozil. Now, Ozil's going to go and sit in there. And I'm going to get Torreira playing on the deep line playmaker's defence. Delaney's still going to be box to box. And Callum Chambers is going to come off. Ainsley Maitland-Niles is going to come on. And we'll keep him on at fullback for the time being. I need Aubameyang and Lacazette to kind of hit it off a little bit more. They've not been too good so far. In the game. Guendouzi might come on later on, but for the time being, let's go with the corners of Arsenal. Torreira on it, he shouldn't really be taking it. Aubameyang at the front post, he hits it! Oh my god, what a save by Aaron Ramsdale! Torreira whips it back in again, Lacazette at the back post, not quite, and now Bournemouth on the break. The ever-dangerous Cam Wilson pacing forward here. No, okay. Oh, we should have scored from that. That's annoying. Aubameyang. He's taking his time a little bit. Nice. I'm liking the wear on the pitch as well. Ainsley Maitland-Niles has been good since he came on. Oh, he's managed to get around the tackle of Fraser. Ain't gone, Ainsley. Whip a good ball in, mate. He's done him again. Ozil, this is the quality. Ozil, Delaney. Oh, he scored on his debut. The two signings have scored. Having said, I didn't sign Pepe, but obviously if I'd had the money, I would have done. But Thomas Delaney, on his debut, impressing for the Gunners with a goal and an assist. Ainsley Maitland-Niles into Ozil. Of course, he racks up an assist. He finds Delaney. He smacks it. Ramsdale's got no chance. It goes right through him. Great goal, not like in the TV camera. Let's go behind the goal. I like the behind the goal look. We'll do that instead. We've been the better team in this game, so I'm glad that we're finally beginning to kind of show it around a little bit here. Pepe to Delaney. Come on, boys, get a third. Let's just see this out, because we know there's a mistake in us. Kolasinac, take your time. Back to Ozil. Ozil swings the ball in. Pepe, oh, he's headed it over. He's a real threat at that back post, though. He keeps drifting into really nice positions. Very good from us so far. I have to say I've been very impressed with what I have seen. Oh, no, there's one more highlight. I say one more highlight. There could be a few more here. Bournemouth looking long. Maitland-Niles, good tackle against Fraser. Fraser gets a bit lucky to get away with the ball there. And he's had to go back to Kelly. Kelly into Gosling. Not Ryan, I might add. Oh no, Brooks is through. Brooks, great save by Leno. Terrible finish from Brooks. We got a little bit lucky there. We just need to concentrate a little bit. I'm going to demand a bit more from the boys. We've dominated the ball. We've dominated the chances, but we've only hit as many on target as Bournemouth have, so that's something that could be improved. Not seen too much from Oba and from Lacazette in this game, but the fact that we've won and we haven't needed those two to kind of step up. I say we've won. We haven't won yet, but the fact that we're winning and they haven't had to have much of a part in the game is excellent. I like the fact as well I didn't need to see the highlights there at the end of the game. A 2-1 win, and the pundit didn't back us up at the start, but that's a very impressive debut. Dean Court is not an easy place to go, and a 2-1 win to the Gunners. I'm going to give a passionate team talk saying a very nice victory. Well done, lads. Maitland-Niles when he came on was brilliant, but Thomas Delaney gets man of the match. Absolutely magical. Very, very happy with that for a start to the save. Just to get a 2-1 win against Bournemouth, that is big for us, actually, I have to say. And where do we come back then? There's going to be a few more episodes, I think, in this series, because obviously it's only 3 seasons, so I kind of want to show as much as I can. So let's come back for the big game then against Liverpool, and then away at Watford, because obviously Watford and Arsenal kind of have a bit of history after the whole kind of Arsenal have got no cojones thing from Troy Deeney last year. So let's go with that then. So next episode, Liverpool at home, Watford away at Vicarage Road. I made a very decent start. In between then's a game against Sheffield United, which I'm hoping that we should win. But you never know with us. Yeah, we can turn in a really good performance against Bournemouth and then be absolutely terrible at home to someone that we should probably be beating. Anyway, that was absolutely magic. Thank you so much for watching the episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, then please do like, share and subscribe. Let me know what you think of my signings. Anyone that I could have got, any budget defenders you know that I might be able to get in January, please let me know. Although, be aware that I have no money whatsoever. So it's just something we're going to have to put up with this year unless I can convince the board that I am the man for the job and they give me more. Anyway, please do like, share and subscribe for more FM20 content right here on the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and until I see you in the next episode, stay cool.